G'day one, we're going to do a quick unboxing and first impression of this Dell Alienware AW510K Gaming keyboard. Now, I'm not new to gaming keyboards. I've actually used them in the past, and this one has got cherry keys. I like the sound of that. It's got RGB lights as well too. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the unboxing of this, and we'll have a chat about this as we go through. Now, suppose this has a low profile. I think it is for the keys. Just do that slit over here. I think there's another slit I've got to do as well too, which is over here. So let's get that through. Whoa. And we'll just slip this back in. I'm going to chuck my knife over down this side and let's get to it. Whoa, that is a nice shaped keyboard. Now, I'm just going to, I'm doing this upside down, aren't I? Okay, we've got, now this is a corded keyboard here. It'd be nice if it was Bluetooth or wireless, but hey, I've seen from the headphones I did the unboxing and have a try out, which is the A501 headphones that had zero lag on that one. So it would be nice if they can make the wireless gaming keyboard had zero lag as well. That would be fantastic. But this one is a big corded. Now, what else do we get here? Well, also, before I get onto that, I'll just see this thing down here. What do we get in this thing? Pretty sure it's just documentation. Do we get any stickers or anything like that? Nah, it's just all documentation. Anyway, that's pretty much all there is. I'm going to just drop this around somewhere. And I'm going to do the same thing on this one here. I'll just leave that over there. All right, now we've got a big, thick, braided cable, which is great to see from gaming keyboards. I'm going to move that along. Now, what have we got on this side here? We've got two USB Type A ports. All right, so that's fancy. It's a nice, how much length is this one here? It's probably about 2 meters to about 2.5. I'm taking it as about 2 meters. Yeah, it looks like about 2 meters, and I'll connect that up in a little bit later. Now we've got a scrolly bar here, probably for this audio because I can see there's a mute key there. Oh, it's got quite a depth here, so yeah, it's got quite a bit of a depth here. And I will plug. Oh, I see a USB port here, which is great, so I can actually plug in that with the USB flash drives as well. And yeah, quite a slim profile. That's what I'm normally used to. And it'd be nice if there was a palm rest. Now, as for the height of this, just me putting my palm in here. Now, for typing wise, because I'm on a stand-up desk at the moment, so this is adjusted for economic reasons. Sorry, height, that's actually quite good. Now, this is, even though it's cherry keys, it's actually quite quiet. Now I'm going to show you the difference for the gaming keyboard, which I used to use. I haven't been using it, but I'll bring it in a moment. So that's quite quiet. Now the keys are interesting. The actual shape of the keys is very interesting. So instead of what I see is normally a square shape, these are square shape but tapered to the middle, and then we've got a concave, so a bit of concave to it. So I'll just see if I can show that to you. So it is tapered inside, and then it's concave. It's quite in-depth concave, so that's very interesting. That's very concave to what I normally would be used to. But it is got quite a bit of stuff down here, which I'm a little bit afraid sometimes you can get some things trapped, like food and stuff that trapped under them. But one good thing, I just want to see if this thing comes out. Is it easy to pop these things out or not? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's actually quite easy to pop out. Oh, they're easy to pop out, that's all right. And actually I can see we've got what we call a plus sign. So they're easy to actually read. Oh, that's easy, that's good, that's not too bad then. That means you can rip all the keys out and then give it a bit of shakedown for any food scraps or anything that you can have in, which is one of the things you probably do quite a bit, is eat at your keyboard, especially at the gaming. You're probably just doing long sessions, and then I used to do that myself, so that's why I was just having a look at quite a bit. So this is very easy to clean, and the fact that it is outside rather than inside, I'll show you in a moment what I mean by that, is you can actually shake all the food out, which is, I like that. The fact that you can shake all the food out is actually really easy, and then just take all the keys and put it back in very quick. Hey, I'm liking the idea of it. I never thought about that, but I like the idea of it. Whereas if you get it in depth, I actually might as well show to you what I mean by it. So this is what I used to use. This is gaming keyboard. Now this is a Razer, I think it's a Razer Black Widow, is it? Black Widow Ultimate 2016 edition. Now this one is very clicky. you hear it. That's what I used to love. And I used to have a solo office, so this was fine, but it's very loud, and I love the loudness. It's kind of like the old IBM keyboards anyway. But if things fell in, it's actually gone inside, and it's really hard to shake all the food out or whatever dust to clean this thing. So anyway, I'll come back to this in a little moment. So I like the fact that this is all out there and it doesn't have any sort of like in-depth there. So that's kind of cool. I like that design of that. Maybe that might grow on me. Fantastic. Now we're gonna plug this into a computer. So I've got a Alienware M15 with me at the moment. This is R7. Now I will be creating a review video of this R7, M15 R7. And if you haven't checked that out or made it available, I'll put it in the link in the description below. But I'm just going to plug it in just so we can get some sort of lighting effects here. Whoa! Look at the blue. Now this blue seems to be carried around across this 2022 editions for a lot of the computers that I'm actually receiving from Alienware. And this is nice. Now I'm going to bring up quickly the Alienware Command Center, and hopefully we might be able to bring up some lights and stuff like that. So let's have a look. Now I'm going to try and move it across. So sorry, I should actually bring this. Oh, I just dropped that computer, that box there. That's okay. Let's see if I can bring this thing so you guys can kind of half see something while I'm just showing to you. So in the Command Center, I'm just going to the keyboard. Now, where is this low profile? There we go. Can we change it to some sort of static? Oh, okay, sorry. Static. Let's go with spectrum just so we can get some cool colors. Oh, that is nice. There we go. We got different colors. That's fantastic. Right. These keys is they are got a tactile feel to them. It's not like a really strong bounce in terms of like compared to what I'm used to for a very loud keys, but I don't mind it actually. I don't mind. Now the reason why I don't mind is because I've just grown up in age, and I've got a family now, and I work very late at night, and I used to, like I said, I used to use this gaming keyboard, which is the Razer Black Widow, and I love the sound of it. I love the feel, the clickiness of it as well too. But unfortunately, because it's so loud at night, this is not great for the family. And I am really working in a room that's much like kind of like the common area. And so I've moved over to this Logitech keyboard. Now this is wireless, so I can now go between two computers, which is something I do a lot. But it's the fact that it's actually very quiet is the reason why I moved over to it. Besides also just, this is the desk that I can just move things around. So having a wireless that's kind of what I use now. And this is something I don't mind because it's quiet. That's nice. Now, what does this one do? Now, I'll probably find the function key. So there's the function key. All right, so that's the settings for, so let's have a look. So dim, that's off now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, what I should do is just change it to one color so we can actually see what this is. So I'm just going to leave it in blue, and we're just going to see how many settings there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. I think there's only 5 settings to it. I don't really see. Maybe even 4 settings. I can't really tell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Oh, it's actually got maybe more than 5 settings. Could be 10 settings. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look at the brightness anyway. I'm just going to move along to this. Let's save the theme. But yeah, it's got a nice, very, very smooth surface, and I think that's aged very well in time as well too. But I think I'm liking the design, the fact that you can actually shake all the food out of this thing, and also if you have liquid spills, you can probably shake that off very quickly, especially coffee spills. So, and then they are quiet, so this would be good in an office environment. I don't mind this one, and you still get that sort of tactile feel to it. Very nice. But the shape of these keys, they really is very defined, so you're not really going to have issues. Let's see if I press on the side of these things. You really feel the difference if you're pressing on the side of these things. So yeah, you're really going to be in the middle of the thing. So AWS, so that's gaming there. That's not too bad. But if you get on the side of this thing, you're really, it does feel a little tad different, so you really have to be in the center here. But once your fingers feel you're in the center, you definitely are in the center anyway. So typing wise, was it? not bad. Although supposedly this low profile has a very nice quick press rate for these keys, especially if you're like smashing it like that. That's not too bad at all. It's not what I usually like. I like the little extra more clicky to it, but I am happy to sacrifice sound a little bit for the volume in a common area. So that's not too bad. This is something I would use in an office environment. So definitely it's a nice looking one there for sure. So I would say this here would be fantastic for office environment. Now, if you're a gamer, this is still great. If you're one of those who don't mind quiet keyboards, and also if you like, well, if you eat at the computer, then definitely this is something I don't mind at all. And if you're in just like quiet keyboards, you are going to have, still got quite a bit of tactile feel to it, but it's not going to be like amazing, that really strong feedback bounce like you get from those really loud keyboards like this one here. So that's just something. So this is like what I say in between, and I really could say it's not bad at all. It'd be nice if we get a bit more palm rest for this, just overall, because I'm on a stand-up desk, so that's not too bad. But I can see myself if I was on sitting in an environment, it would probably just have, it'd be just nice to have palm rest added to it. That's about it. Now, this is also one thing I'd like to say is that we've got some height adjustments here as well too. Yeah, that brings it up to quite high. It's actually quite high actually for what you can do. So that's pretty good. But overall, not too bad. Hope you find this video informative or enjoyed it. If you did, even support my channel, smash that like button for me. If you haven't done already, subscribe my channel by hitting that subscribe button on the right hand screen. I do try to upload a new video every week, and as always, imperfection in life makes it beautiful and interesting. And I'll see you next video.